Step your game up.
Up and down the East Coast for like 3 solid tours, and just learned a lot. You know what I'm saying, about just being on the road, connecting with people, stuff like that. So this
how was the love, if I could just ask?
Yo, the love is ridiculous. The love is spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like locally, we don't know how to praise local talent yet. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I think that's changing. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is due to more humility in the game, and some of it, like honestly, not to beat our own chest, but I feel like a lot of it is due to CT's own. You know what I'm saying? They just force feeding that love, being the example of what it is to show love. You know what I'm saying?
I can say the biggest shock about CT's own when I first came up there, or when I first listened, not even when I came up there, when I first listened, the quality, and I'm like, how are y'all getting this much quality? Because I'm not finding this out of, you know what I mean? I'm out of 1 out of 10. I'm finding, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And all the joints you were playing is like these is all ready for the game.
Yeah,
these are ready for the game. Yeah. And one other thing I want to touch on that you said. My theory is like coming from Atlanta, because I was in Atlanta when nobody was signed, and when like Pastor Troy's the first one. Like it was a parade when Pastor Troy got signed. I remember it was crazy.
I rock with Pastor Troy too.
Exactly. So I remember when down there, because nobody would play their music and because nobody cared, they just put their own stuff in their stores. Yeah. And they are forced to buy their own stuff because we like what we're doing and nobody else cares, so we just gotta buy what we're doing.
Plus they relate, you know.
Exactly.
Like they're telling their own stories.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But it's a mindset, right? So if they're used to doing that, like you go down there now, the last time I visited, you have guys like that got together, got a .com, got a kiosk in the mall, got all their CDs. That's regular like stuff. That's just regular. Like, yo, got a kiosk.
They already had a local, like, celebrity, or they got to watch like the transition. So this is what I'm saying. Like, in cities like that, they know that anybody could be that next. We don't have that reality yet. So it's still kind of like this oh man, my cousin rhyme type of like attitude towards the music, instead of just like listening to it and appreciating it for what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love spazzing out to stuff that we play, like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but the love is ridiculous because of that. It's like, they're used to being fans of independent music now. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you got a city that's popping, the independent scene is also popping, because everybody wants to be a part of something before it blows. Yeah. So that you can say, I went to a Freaknik one year before, like one of the last ones. And T.I. was buzzing. This is super underground, early T.I., and I heard that name everywhere, way before any singles or anything like that. And people love that. Love to say that, yo, I watched his whole career from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, well, hopefully with the love growing, we could say that same thing. But right here, right now, you know, a Connecticut artist holds no allegiance to this state. Because
break it down.
The love is so tough to like, you know what I'm saying, get that mutual respect, that mutual love or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's because we're so close to, we're so used to buying New York, like we're so used to that.
We're a consumer state, you know what I'm saying? A New York act can come down here and sell out Toads, all of that, but we have that same caliber of talent right here, you know what I'm saying? So what is it that this do? Is it the fame and the name? Because if that's the case, then you really don't know music. Because if you can identify talent, the talent is here. And I ain't just talking about me. I'm talking about anybody. It's people that I'm fans of that should be known. You know what I'm saying? So that being the case, like hitting out of town, that's why people get addicted to the road and will just go without worrying about coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love home and I will always come back here. But what I'm saying is, I can see why. You know what I mean? You don't feel like you have to.
Exactly.
You know, because there's no like a Connecticut sports team. How hard we'll bang if, like, let's say the Patriots was from CT or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to be with our artists. Whatever you're into.
Exactly.
Underground, trap, drill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how, if you're a fan of it, you need to know who's the nicest within that genre of hip hop in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? And support it. Because that's where it starts. And that's when, like, we have such a following within our state, we don't need to leave. And that's when other states start coming here. Being so close to New York, there's no reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We haven't had one really penetrate yet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the format is going and knocking on New York's door. Nah, I think in this, like, this is the season of independence. I think now it's just tapping into markets all over that would appreciate your sound and going there. You know what I'm saying? And building the following until, you know, you're sustaining and living off your music. You know what I'm saying? $60,000 a year ain't bad off of hip hop.
Yeah.
Straight up, because most people ain't doing that on their 9 to 5. So if you're able to do that, doing something you love, then that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yo. That's
what
it is, man.
You know, on the road, and I'm trying to see UK in the fall.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because honestly, like you said, like the appreciation for music is crazy different. I feel like Lost Sound should definitely be heard out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you might not come back.
Man,
yeah, you might be, yo.
I've seen it with people that I've got to rock with, like on a different level before they got to a certain level. So these might not be like household names, but to me they ill, like the Hassan Salams and people like that. Like I got to see it before they started touring, like nationally first, and then in the UK. You know what I'm saying? So it's very realistic. It's about that grind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man.
So right now this is just an East Coast tour, and really trying to tap into that UK market, because ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? And they paying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they paying. So you got artists that are eating out there who don't have a single on the radio.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So get at these podcasts, man. Get at these people, these non-rights and these hip hop DXs and stuff like that, and you know these writers and publishers that can really get your name somewhere instead of worrying about knocking on Hot 97's door. You know what I'm saying? Because you're competing with an 8-song playlist, and everybody else that's competing with that playlist got budgets to pay. Don't think that it ain't no payola going on, because that's crazy. It just come in different forms as gifts. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's still going on. You know, and that's money that honestly, with the right hooking up with the right PR firm, you could be just as big, if not bigger. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tech 9. I follow his format to the T because he did it. Merchandising and tapping into people who would appreciate his style of music. I'm not his biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? Never bought an album or any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it funky. And I know he got lyrics. It's just, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But his format, that's the prototype. That's the formula right there. You know what I'm saying? Because he showed you how to do it independently.
Yeah, and in 2015... just a fun fact, he made more than Rick Ross.
Forbes list. not one song on Hot 97.
See? And not one song.
Or most radio stations.
Because everything's going right back to him.
Yeah, radio ain't radio no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, yo, everything is in these podcasts and internet radio.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the move. That's the wave right now. You know what I mean? So it's tapping into college. Don't underestimate college. If you're an independent artist, you need to be tapping into college first. You know what I'm saying?
Colleges are looking for all the new sounds.
Exactly.
That's all they're looking for. They want the new.
You're talking about your most purest fans. You know what I'm saying? So if you rock like how Chief Keef rock, find the college kids that are in the drill. You know what I'm saying? If you rock like how Kendrick rock, find the college kids, or the college shows rather, that spin that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you're in rotation with that. Because that's how you progress. You're skipping levels if you think you're just going to jump to a Hot 97 or Hot 93.7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the power to keep like independent music in rotation. And a lot of them are trying to slowly change their format because they know what it's going back to. You know what I'm saying? People want to be fans of new music again. You know what I'm saying? The biggest commercial radio fan, even they still get tired of it. You know what I mean? And the wave is coming back to as it's all about being hip. To that new. Yo, have you heard that new blah, blah, blah? And that's how it used to be on the mixtapes. when the mixtape scene was hot, you wanted to have like a Ron G tape or an early Clue tape or whatever because you knew you was gonna hear some fire on it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the landscape is totally changing. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Step your game